Philip Zimbardo and the Stanford Prison Experiment. In 1971, a psychologist named Philip Zimbardo asked a powerful and unsettling question: how much does a situation influence the way people behave? Zimbardo, who was born in 1933, believed that behavior isn't only shaped by personality. He thought that roles, rules, and environments could strongly influence how people act, sometimes more than we expect. To explore this idea, he created one of the most famous and controversial studies in psychology, the Stanford Prison Experiment, carried out in August 1971 at Stanford University. Zimbardo and his team built a mock prison in the basement of a university building. They recruited 24 healthy male volunteers, all college students, who were carefully screened to make sure they had no history of mental health problems. The participants were randomly assigned to one of two roles: prisoners or guards. The prisoners were arrested at their homes, searched, fingerprinted, and taken to the mock prison. They were given numbers instead of names and wore simple uniforms. The guards wore uniforms, sunglasses to hide their eyes, and were given control over the prisoners, but no specific instructions to be cruel. What happened next shocked everyone. Some guards seemed to enjoy their power. At the same time, many prisoners became anxious, withdrawn, and distressed. Some stopped resisting, followed orders automatically, and showed signs of emotional breakdown. The experiment was planned to last 2 weeks, but it had to be stopped after just 6 days. Zimbardo ended the study early because the situation had become too harmful. Participants were clearly suffering, and the behavior had gone far beyond what anyone expected. From this study, Zimbardo concluded that situational factors like roles, uniforms, power, and environment can strongly shape behavior. Ordinary people, he argued, can behave in extreme ways when placed in certain situations. This idea became known as the power of the situation. However, the Stanford Prison Experiment also raised serious ethical concerns. Participants experienced emotional distress. They were not fully protected from harm. Zimbardo himself acted as the prison superintendent, which made it harder for him to remain objective. Because of this study, psychology research rules became much stricter. Today, experiments must follow clear ethical guidelines, including the right to withdraw at any time, protection from harm, independent ethical review. The Stanford Prison Experiment is still discussed today, not because it was perfect, but because it showed how powerful situations can be, and how important ethics are in research. At its heart, Zimbardo's study teaches us an important lesson. People's behavior can change dramatically, depending on the roles they are given and the situations they are placed in. So the next time you see someone act very differently in a certain role, as a leader, a follower, a uniformed authority, or part of a group, remember this: behavior isn't just about who we are inside. Sometimes it's about the situation we're in. A truth revealed in a basement at Stanford University in 1971.
If you enjoyed our channel, please click subscribe.